I every time I see you, you're just like, let me go support all my Oshis. That's why I don't drink. I only started drinking last year, so I'm pretty new to this whole thing. Oh my gosh, hi Beeves. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Hope you're doing okay. Good evening. Um, thank you so much for following. Wait, what happened? You sick? I've been sick all week actually. So early last week, or was it late last week? It was one of the two. A few days ago, I went to my cousin's wedding, and 2 days later, I went to a different cousin's rehearsal dinner for her wedding. And I think I caught something from somebody there, probably from like the many, many people that were there that I don't know, never met, not related to. I must have gotten it from there. It's always like this at these types of events, like just a bunch of strangers. No one's masked up anymore. Hi, Lazaro. Thank you so much for following. Cronus. Hi, hi. Welcome, welcome. Good evening. Um, okay, Nicole. Let's. Okay. I heard prisoner who need help. Okay, okay. Thank you. I mean, to be fair, I'm not stuck in here. Like, you're stuck in here with me, though, so I don't know. Maybe you're the prisoner. You're in my basement, you're in my degen dungeon, so you're just gonna have to put up with that. Um, anyways, so I'm going to go out, unfortunately. I'll try to take it easy though, because I can't go crazy if I'm still recovering. Because, as some of you guys know, I have a donathon on Twitch this Thursday, and it's going to be my very first donathon. I've never tried it before, so it should be fun. Very funny because I wasn't sure how to motivate myself to exercise. My chat suggested I do an exercise stream. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to do that only if at the end I'm going to buy food afterwards. And so I thought to make it, I was like, wait, what if I just make the donathon for that food? The more money I earn, the more food I can buy. And I was thinking, I haven't had a Dunkin' Donuts donut in a while, so I might as well buy myself a box of donuts as a reward. And then I thought, you know what? Let's like $7 is not that expensive. So let's make it 2 dozen donuts as a reward. I'm not gonna eat everything, but I will try to eat as much as I can for a mukbang stream or something. And then I thought, maybe if I have an extra $10, I'll buy a bucket of 40 pieces of Dunkin' Donut munchkins. So my donathon would be up to like $25. That's the maximum amount. That's yeah. Okay. Bye. Maybe it's the changing weather. I think that's what it is because of the time of day it is. Man, guys, like I'm annoyed that I can't sneakily go off to go watch like some of the streams while also streaming. I mean, I could, but it'll be weird for audio purposes. Um, Quite the donathon. 25 buckaroos. Yup. I know it's a lot of money, but hopefully I'll be able to earn close to that during my entire stream. Hi Rika, welcome, welcome. Good evening. How are you? Hope you're doing okay. But yeah, it's like I know like the goal is kind of steep, so hopefully people will find it in them to donate even just a single dollar to my $25 donathon. I mean, here's the thing: donation for what? Dunkin' Donuts. I don't like Krispy Kreme donuts. They're too sweet for me, so I can only eat the original glaze. But even then, I can only eat two at a time. It's like they're too sickeningly sweet for me. However, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. It's like I'm being very open and honest about where that money is going, which is I think so funny because people can be like, "Oh, I have emergency funds. I need to pay my rent." It's like, "Do you really? Do you really?" But for me, I'm just like, I need $14 to buy 2 boxes of Dunkin' Donuts. Um, and whatever extra money I have will go back into the content. Like it's going to go back into commissioning people or buying assets and stuff like that, like widgets maybe. It'll go into buying games, because as you guys know, it's like as much as I beginning, yeah, yeah, thigh slap. Coco, hey, hi, welcome. Where I donate. You're going to be donating on my Twitch stream, so you can either donate on Twitch, but you are free to just donate on Stream Elements. You don't have to go through Twitch, but it's just, yeah, I don't know, because it's not a subathon or anything. It's a donathon, so it doesn't matter if you go through Stream Elements or Twitch, but Stream Elements might be better since I don't have to uh cut the donations with Twitch just yet. I hear that you're gonna get like maybe 50%, right? Ugh. I don't like that. I don't like that. Wednesday I'll drop. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you. Oh, Twitch. That's why I couldn't find your streams. Wait, you didn't know? Oh, my bad, girl. Girl, I started streaming on Twitch like last week or something. But anyways, if you hadn't seen my Halloween marathon streams, I have been gaming on there. I've never played horror games before. I think the scariest game that I played was something akin to Don't Starve Together. But I don't really play horror games, so it was like a really nice experience. I saved all my VODs as highlights, so they don't get taken off of Twitch. But even then, I already downloaded them, so if I need to, I can upload them onto YouTube if I should. Yeah, yeah. Ah, eto, bleh. Jessica, how are you, Jessica? Hi, welcome. Quick question: you think 3.3K would be enough? I don't even know how much that is in doll hairs. So if it's something on Twitch, like, and it's like gonna be stream elements, then it'll be perfectly okay. Perfectly okay. Whatever amount you decide to donate, I'm gonna be honest. Even the smallest amount of like $4.20. I think that's already good, for a $14 donathon. So funny. Goku, welcome. Ooh, Goku. Oh, there's some deep lore there. So, for those of you who don't know, very early on to my time here on AniLive, I did tell people that there was this guy that I knew many years ago that wanted to name our first son Goku. Obviously, we are not together. I don't know what happened to that boy, but he was a big fan of Dragon Ball graphic tees and also jorts. Um, he wore a lot of jorts. Um, yes, I know Goku. Yes, it's a parallel universe. Shut up! Shut up! His name was gonna be Goku Redfield. That was gonna be his government name. If you guys could name anyone, if you could name a kid or a pet or something after an anime or whatever character, would you guys do it? I know a lot of people online have named their kids after book characters. Like, my goodness, the millennials who named their characters after Harry Potter characters. Yikes! My favorite joke was when someone said Harry Potter names his kids like someone who just finished reading Harry Potter. Like Neville, no. It's like, was it Lily, Luna, Albus Severus, and James? No. What was it? What was that other kid's name? I can't remember. Um, James Sirius. Yeah. Weird kids. Willy Wonka. What do you mean? I think I'd laugh. Yeah, no, I don't think it's good to name your kids that. Oliver, hi, welcome. The amount of times I heard stories of people naming their kids Daenerys or whatever, right? Like, my goodness, after Game of Thrones. However, it is not as bad as that time that I found out that somebody actually named their kid after the coronavirus. This was like, like with the COVID babies, or what we call quarantine teenagers. Um, It's like the quarantines. So the thing with them was like I just remembered hearing people in my country getting real creative. I heard of a John COVID, and I heard of a quarantina. So I'm never gonna be that cruel to a child. Unfortunately, I do have standards when it comes to messing with children, and it's not gonna be like that. I'll name it after you. Ah, that would be so nice. Oryx, welcome, welcome. How are you? Hope you're doing okay. Or would you prefer the me calling you Adrastea? Adrastea. I don't know. I was about to bring that, especially after. Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's so weird. I mean, if you name your kids Mario and Luigi, it's not gonna be that big of a deal. But if you name a kid, Daenerys or Tyrion, it's gonna be a little obvious. If you name someone, Anakin, definitely very obvious, right? So we're just like, suspiciously specific names. Jon Snow Redfield, yeah, that would be his full name. Goku Jon Snow Redfield. Oh, update. My throat is still very dry. So I'm gonna need you guys to lubricate me. But I hope I can hang out with my friends later, because that if it's going to be a yap sesh with my friends and we're gonna be sharing stories about the past year or so, because we didn't really talk much, so we haven't had a lot to update on. So hopefully I'll come up with something. I can't tell them about the VTubing stuff because I don't want them to find me. And in my friend group, they're very normie for anime fans and cosplay fans. But the guy that we're throwing a party for, he's actually the only one that I'm worried about because he likes Hololive. I don't think he has it in him to consume a lot VTuber content. I don't think he would ever know anyone unless they came across or he came across them through YouTube Shorts or TikTok or something like that, right? So I don't think he'll know about AniLive or Nexus. I have no worries about that. However, I am still worried about letting him know about this whole thing in the first place, just in general, I do have standards come to messing with kids. Yeah, okay. So today's stream is gonna have to be a short one because I have a lot of work to do before I actually have to leave to go visit my friend. No, I'm not even leaving. He's coming over to pick me up, right? I forgot. Don't worry, he's not coming into my bedroom. Like, don't worry about that. I am meeting him downstairs. I'm going to meet up with him at the entrance. We are not going to fraternize before marriage. What a sinful act. I do think it's funny though, because a lot of the things that I did when I took my rice purity test versus the stuff that I didn't do. It was just really funny because a lot of people, when they heard my rice purity score, was oh, it's not as low as I thought it would be. And I'm just like, listen. Just because I consume a lot of sinful content doesn't mean I am guilty of the same sinful acts. I am still a lady after all. I do still want to get married someday. Despite my hesitance, I do want to have some semblance of purity left. So I just think that that's very funny. Yeah, okay, drive safe, okay. Enaria to you. um it would be funny reveal. Yeah, that would be hilarious if I was just like, guys, it turns out I hadn't even seen a penis. All the penises that I saw were pixelated because they were hentai. Oh no. What are your thoughts on censorship in that regard? Because I'm so used to seeing censored hentai that it feels weird to see it uncensored now. Sometimes the censorship kind of adds to the hotness. If you've seen hentai, you'll see that sometimes they're drawn a little awkwardly. Like the genitalia, the pubic hair maybe. And it's just like, okay, you know what? This was hot when I couldn't tell what they were doing, when I was just like using my imagination. And so yeah, I just feel that way, I suppose. Um, anyways, so I accidentally came across some furry hentai last night. Um, and I was just thinking, it's very interesting. I'm going to have to do I'm going to have to conduct research about this at some point when I do like my furry investigative content on VR chat. But I was thinking how interesting it is that there are degrees to furriness. There's like the ones that are mostly just nekomimis, or well, not nekomimi. Well, yeah, kind of. Where they're basically just like anime cat girls, which is not the same thing as an anthropomorphic cat. But even then, with like hentai content, that's like another level of things, where it's like there's some people that want the animal characters to look as human as possible, where it's like the genitalia all look very, very human. But then there's other people that would prefer it to look as animalistic as possible. And I don't know what's worse. I don't know which is worse, because sloppily drawn dicks under that mosaic. Yep, that's probably what I'm going to do if I ever did something like that. I'm not very good at drawing. It how Okay, so I know how to draw genitalia, but when it comes to drawing sexual acts with genitalia involved, I don't know. It's so confusing to me. So I just draw softcore porn and separate genitalia. Like those girls in school that only draw eyes because they're practicing like shading and stuff like that. I do the same. I do the same thing with genitalia. I just draw like a separate genital. I don't draw it on a person. I don't know how. Um, Please don't get into diaper furries. Oh no, don't worry. I'm not doing that. Yeah, but it's like I just think it's very interesting to see that there are some furries that are really into it if they look as human as possible, and others that want it to look realistic and more animalistic. I can't tell which is worse, because okay, you really want them to look humanoid, so there's obvious. I mean, it's all a kink, right? If you're watching this type of hentai, so it's like, is it worse or better if you have the characters looking a little bit more animalistic? Because all that says to me is that it's you're just trying to be accurate to what animal body parts look like, which is fine. But I also worry that it's like an even worse fetish than previously thought. I don't want to say that word, but you guys probably have an idea. Do you know Thanksgiving? Yes, but I don't celebrate it. It's not my business. It's what are you? Do you guys have any plans for Thanksgiving at all? I hear that it's a lot of food, which is great. I love any event that has a lot of food, whether it's something like Thanksgiving or Christmas or someone's birthday, or I don't know, graduation party. What else do people celebrate? I don't know what's President's Day. What Fourth of July is such a funny concept to me, because culturally speaking, it is the one time of the year that the rest of the world allows Americans to be as American as possible. Because any other time we're like, oh, look at those silly Americans, they're so obnoxious. But when it's Fourth of July, they're like, God bless America, you guys are great. Hi, Blank. Gato, gato. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Also, you draw a dick and go, where does this go? Did I hear that right? It's more like I don't know how to draw sex scenes in a way that looks right. I'm still learning. I can draw softcore poses where you can't see the genitalia, like it's a little bit censored. But and I can draw genitalia separately from the body, but I don't know how to, there's a disconnect somewhere. I don't know how to draw sex scenes with the genitalia visible. It's like I can't figure it out. I can draw boobs all I like, but when it comes to insertions, I'm just like, what do? I have no idea. I'm still learning as an artist. I'm still very much learning. I'm better. I could be better though. I'm a little sick still. Shoot gun in the air and hold that eagle proudly. I love the way you guys celebrate Fourth of July. It's like every day was the Super Bowl. um, your birthday's on March 1st. Oh, um, I don't know. Do you consider that close or far away still? Because it's already November. Hi, Raptor. Welcome. Because I like to think of it as whenever it's someone's birthday, you either think of it as it's coming or it's already gone. So my birthday is still coming up. But if you told me, like, okay, your birthday is March 1st, I like to think of that as still coming because we are close to the end of the month and that's when March is. Or not, yeah, end of the year rather. Sorry. Disconnect, you're doing sex wrong. That's you know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. That sounds right. Do you know Hurricane Milton? I don't know much about it, but like the people that were affected, I hope they're doing okay. It seemed like it was really bad. Luckily, some of the Nexans were able to raise some money for it. Oh, speaking of America and things happening, I hear it's election season. So if you guys are going to be minus November for that's my birthday. That's my birthday. We're gonna hold a special event on that day. So hopefully you can celebrate your birthday with me. But anyways, since it's hi Gloom, welcome, welcome. Good evening. It's going to be elections tomorrow, right? Did I get that right? I will not be here. I will be curing a hangover. So hopefully, you guys, if you decide to vote, I hope you're safe out there. Make sure to avoid getting mugged, I guess. Watch your belongings because you're going to be in line for a while. Stay hydrated out there. Be careful. I don't really care who you're voting for, but I hope you manage to do it safely. That's all I can say. Um, I don't vote. I never vote. I myself am part of the government, so it would be inappropriate for the princess to vote for the. Also, it's a monarchy. We don't have governments. We don't have democracy. What's that? It's only with the great bros that we actually have voting sessions. We don't vote in my kingdom, unfortunately. But to the rest of you with democratic governments, I hope you guys do it well and that you do it safely. Um, I was awarded the state, so does that count? You know what? Sure, why not? It's my stream. It counts. I don't vote either. Yeah, it's like it's not my business. um, uh, Hi, Indy. Welcome, welcome. Womp 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 womp. I like to go bow bow. Well, I mean, for me, Enaria, I like to go glug glug. The system is doomed to fail either party. I wouldn't know much about it, as it is inappropriate for a princess to speak on other nations' countries. At least publicly, I can say all I want in the comfort of my own bedroom. How's your sniffles? My sniffles are improving, but my dry throat is still very much scratchy, so that's a problem. Very bad, very bad. Um, Fish, yes, fish. You won't know for me in area I like to go. Voting, you mean? You know what? This is going to sound so privileged of me, but I do kind of hope that I try voting at one point in time. I do want to try it. It seems like a miserable time, but I just want to try, just to try it for the first time. I just want to see what it's like to stand in line all day, and go into a voting booth, get them to stamp your hand, I don't know if you guys do that in your country, but in my country, we do this thing where they stamp your hand with ink. It's very difficult to wash off, but basically you keep that ink on you all day so that people know that you've already voted. That it's just to make sure that people can't go back in and vote a second time. That's all it is. So, do you guys have that in your country? Drink? Oh, thank you so much. Yeah. I mean, who doesn't vote by mail these days? Oh, you guys do that. Well, that's the thing. It's to avoid fraud. So that's why when it comes to voting in my country, we make sure we go out of our way to stamp people. We stamp the voters to mark them. That way they can't cheat and come back again a second time. So traditionally, you would keep the stamp ink on you all day because it's very difficult to wash off. So isn't that cool? Um, I love bathwater. Do you mean drinking it or just swimming in it? I love sitting in a bath. I should do another bath stream at some point. This is America. Voter fraud is our national pastime. You know what? I said this to somebody recently. I don't really know who would win the elections, but if Trump loses, I kind of want to see what happens just because last time it went so well, right? I mean, it's a terrible time for democracy for something like the storming of the Capitol to happen. But you can't deny that it was good TV, you know? It was interesting to talk about. Like, that never happened. So I'm curious to see what would happen if he loses, you know, just to see what happens. It's more for content. I just want to see the keynote. Do you know Christmas? I think most people know Christmas. I say most because there's going to be people in remote parts of the world that have never touched modern civilization, that don't speak English and are just babies. So the theater these days. I Here's the thing, as someone who doesn't try to get involved in places where I shouldn't get involved in, I like observing from the sidelines. Everything is cinema to me. Everything is a form of entertainment. Kino is guaranteed regardless of the outcome. Yeah, that's the thing. I would love to see what would happen, just because, you know, it's like I'm not saying Trump would win or lose either way, because it's like I have no idea what the political climate is. You know, it could swing either way at this point, just because of how dedicated his supporters are. So whether he loses or wins, something's going to happen, and I'd like to see what that is. Hopefully no one dies, because I do know that during the storming of the Capitol, I do know at least one person died. I don't remember if it was a policeman or security detail or something, but somebody passed away, unfortunately. So I hope nobody gets hurt. I just want to see what happens. It would be interesting nonetheless. um, okay. So I don't know. It's like, you know, people are always worried about American elections because stuff happens, right? Whatever goes on in America will affect the rest of the world in some way, shape, or form. And so everyone, like, always pays attention to the US elections. Because you guys don't need to care about other countries aside from your own. A lot of the time, Americans do not. It's how do I put this? To quote what some or to paraphrase what someone else has said about America, America is kind of like North Korea in the sense that they don't really know much beyond their own borders, because they don't really feel the need to know about stuff beyond their borders, right? So, but like everyone looks towards America in the sense that that's the one kid in class you have to worry about all the time. Like you never know what they're going to do. You never know what's going to happen. They might have an outburst one day or be completely calm. We don't know. So we like to stay informed as much as possible. I know more about American politics than I do my own country's politics at times. So it's because in my own country I'm relatively, I'm relatively decent. I'm good. It's relatively safe for someone like me. But what if I decide to make business deals with Americans? What if I decide to visit America? I'd like to know what the climate is like before. um I don't know, do you guys ever think about traveling to other countries? I think it would be easier for me to go to a country where they speak English before I go to a country where I can't speak the language. As much as I'd like to go to Japan, I would need to learn a bit more beforehand. I don't feel comfortable not knowing the language before going somewhere. I would very much like to take a few more Duolingo lessons before even thinking about buying a ticket to Japan. Where are you from? Well, I'm from the Kingdom of Castania, but I was isekai to the Philippines at one point, so I know a little bit about Filipino culture. um, I know a bit of the language. I know two languages actually, but I'm curious to know if I could ever do a Filipino collab stream someday, just with the other Nexans. I don't know. I'm curious about it. I have to get to know them a bit more though. Hi Seraphim, nice to see you. Hello. Yeah. Um, Japan was fun, even not knowing Japanese. Just remember to wave, and they'll know to gear up their English. Oh gosh, you know, trying to play. I feel like if I go to France, they're going to know immediately that I'm a foreigner, just because of the way I'm going to ask. How, like, I'm going to ask for a croissant, and they're going to think, okay, this is a foreigner. Let's talk in English to them. um, I'll be like, excuse me, pain au chocolat, s'il vous plaît. And they'll be like, okay, okay, one chocolate bread for the for the American. And I'm just like, I'm not American. I'm not American though, but parlez-vous anglais? I know seven languages. I used to think that way when I was younger, and then it turns out just knowing a few phrases in Japanese or a few phrases in Korean does not mean you speak those languages. Not by a long shot. You actually need to know how to construct sentences, and you need to know basic vocabulary to say that you even remotely speak the language. Just copying a few phrases is not the same. Like if you know how to say hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? That is not the same as knowing how to speak basic Spanish or beginner Spanish. Oh my god, the fucking ads. I hate when they don't have a skip ads button, and I'm just like, can you just please? Japanese. Hey Enaria, can you say うるせえねうるせえ um I would be curious how many countries would assume you're American before Castanian. Yeah, I think so too. It was something that was very commonplace in my past life when I was a streamer. When I was isekai, a lot of people just assumed I was American. I felt mildly offended that they accused me of being American, but not gonna lie, it is not as embarrassing as being accused of being Filipino. So I was surprised when I found out that a lot of people actually keep their Filipino status as VTubers. They keep that as a secret. Because I know so many openly Filipino streamers within Nexus, in the mainstream VTuber world, that it's interesting to know that a lot of them do keep it a secret. But you know what? I'm gonna be honest. A bunch of people don't know how to hide it well. It's like you're going to pretend like you're not Filipino when your accent is like that. You know, like imagine like a Millie Parfait type of accent, and then they're just like, Oh, what are you talking? I'm not Filipino. It's like, girl, I can hear it. I can hear it in your voice. What are you talking about? You're clearly not Indonesian. um do we know? Okay, Oliver, you need to chill out with the comments. Okay, please keep it to the topic at hand and try to keep things on topic. Thank you. Otherwise, I'm going to have to mute you. I, it's still not safe to come out as a flip, right? It's like you'd think in the year of our Lord 2024, it would be safe to come out as an underrepresented minority, an under like a discriminated community member. It's like you'd think we would have fought for these rights, but we're still so far as a society from being progressive. Like the this is the true woke agenda, being able to come out as Filipino freely. uh, yeah. Oh, so that's what I thought was so funny. I finding out that in these Western spaces, you guys shorthand it to flip. In Asian spaces, we shorthand it to philo or philo. So I just thought that was very interesting. I like to imagine Pinoys as sleeper agents. I think so too. Like you mentioned one Filipino thing, they all come out of the woodworks. I'm sure you guys have seen examples, many, many examples of what we call Pinoy baiting. So Pinoy is like basically slang for Filipino. It's kind of like how people would say like Slavs when they refer to like Slavic people from Slavic countries, right? So it's like that. It's like just Pinoy. That's just like Filipino in slang. But anyways, I like to I just find it so funny that there's many instances of Pinoy baiting that's so commonplace that it becomes like a meme in and of itself, and a lot of people are aware of it. You mentioned Jollibee in a title. You mentioned Halo Halo in a title. You mentioned balut in a title. You're going to have a bunch of people coming to the video, because like they're sharing it around Facebook. They're sharing it with their friends and family, and they're like, "Look, this foreigner's trying out our local rice wine vinegar for the first time or something." It's like I don't know. I just think it's so funny. Hi Shin Sonic and Panda, welcome, welcome. How are you? Okay, so to answer whatever question you guys might already have, I do like Jollibee. You guys know this. I do like balot, but I don't like halo halo. I like ice cream with a lot of toppings, but not the kinds of toppings that are on halo halo. It's just I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a fan because it's a lot of food in one sitting, because it's a parfait basically. It's a Filipino parfait. And it's just got a lot of stuff going on, and I'm like, ooh, maybe two or three toppings, sure, but all this, not that. Nah, the flavor profile's all weird for me. The texture is what really gets me. If there were more solid pieces, I would probably be into it. But Halo Halo has a lot of soft types of textures that I'm really not into. Like they have sliced bananas, they have cubes of mango, like diced mango. They have different types of gelatin, and I don't know. I just don't like that. I think if there were more, like, I don't know, crushed peanuts or something, maybe I'd be into it. But yeah, I don't know. What about spam musubi? Oh, spam musubi. I haven't tried yet. I just know about it because I see so many YouTube shorts that have people from Hawaii making spam musubis, and I'm just like, wow, that looks interesting. Asians love spam so much, and I heard that in Hawaii there's like a large Japanese community over there, so that makes a lot of sense. We love spam. Hi Ruben. Hi, welcome. Nice to see you again. Hello, hello. Spam. Okay, so I found this actually very horrendous when I saw this for the first time many years ago. I came across a BuzzFeed video where they tried different flavors of spam, and it horrified me to see what they were doing. So it would be two people at a time, and they would have like a table in front of them. The staff member would give them each a can of a different flavor of spam, and a single spoon. I was like, wait, they're not doing what I think they're doing, are they? And then they opened the cans up and eat the spam like it was ice cream. I was horrified. I was like, what in God's green earth are they doing? Why aren't they cooking it? Why didn't they pre-cook it? What's going on? I mean, here's the thing. Realistically speaking, you can eat almost any canned meat because they have to pre-cook it in order to avoid having bacteria. So they pre-cook it and they preserve it, right? If you see on the label that says ready to eat, then it's safe to eat. It's just not the best way to eat it, right? Um so yeah. Hi Draco, hello, hello. Asians like spam because of the effects of war. Exactly, exactly. So basically, spam was very much like a war rash, and that's where that came from. And yeah, it's like Asians just really like using spam. It's an easy source of meat to deal with because you don't have to prepare like a chicken. You don't have to cut meat up or anything. Well, I mean, you have to cut it up, but it's significantly easier to just like make a few slices, fry it up, and then eat it, you know, rather than having to like preheat your oven just to cook like a turkey or something like that, or a chicken. I don't know. As someone who does like spam a lot and likes using it for cooking, it is a lot easier working with spam if I need some meat in my like let's say a pasta dish or a stir fry or something. Like when I make egg fried rice, for example, instead of using like bits of chicken, I just use spam sometimes just because it's easier to work with. Like I don't have to worry about prepping the chicken breast. So yeah, it's definitely a very easy way to get meat at a relatively low price compared to something like steak or like a whole chicken, you know. Turducken. Okay, so that freaks me out because what are you flavoring it with, right? You're flavoring one bird with another, so that can't be good unless you use a lot of aromatics and use a lot of basting liquid. I don't know. It's I haven't tried it. I did see something on my food delivery app though. They sell like this particular store sells a bunch of hot dogs, and I've tried a bunch of different flavors already. Like I tried their Coney Island dog. I tried their classic New York style hot dog. And then there was this one that I thought was very interesting. I haven't tried it yet, but it intrigued me. It was like uh I forgot what they called it, but it was like I think it was like chicken and turkey. So it's like, you know, it's a white meat only kind of a poultry meat only kind of a hot dog. Chicken, chicken, turkey, jerky. I think it was something like that. Sounds terrible. Okay, so sisig. Sisig is something that I only tried for the first time a few months ago, actually. So for those of you who don't know, sisig is a Filipino dish. It's basically like a spicy stir fry of ground up or chopped up pig's ears. So it has a very specific texture to it, very specific flavor, very specific texture. I only tried it for it's very very popular here, so it's not like one of those like weird dishes that's kind of controversial. No, everybody loves it here. I tried it and I was like, you know, it's not bad, but I'm probably not going to eat it a lot. It's okay. It's okay. There's other dishes that I prefer when it comes to Filipino cuisine. If you guys haven't already, please try out Filipino cuisine. It's really good. It's good when you're hungover because it's so savory. It's so hearty. So like think of the heartiness of bacon and eggs. Think of the heartiness of like an English breakfast. You know, those types of things. Filipino foods are always almost always going to feel that way because we love meat over here. Um, I don't know. I just think that that's super funny. We have vegetable dishes, don't get me wrong. We have a lot of vegetarian options. It's just that we are a country of meat lovers. It is very rare to find a Filipino vegetarian or full vegan. Like those people are very, very westernized and very, very rich because vegan products, unless you're just eating like vegetables that you buy from the farmers market, a lot of time vegan products are imported, so they're going to be more expensive. So when people say that they have like a full vegan diet, we're like, oh, like that person has money to spend on almond milk. Because like people would opt for like regular milk if they don't um I don't know, it's just strange. Like I only tried oat milk for the first time last month, I believe. Or was it 2 months ago? I don't know. I ordered a coffee and I had oat milk in it, so I technically haven't tried oat milk on its own. I hear oat milk is the closest to tasting like real milk, but I don't know for sure. What do you guys think if you've had it? Sisig needs to be sizzling. Yes, exactly. So sisig needs to be like piping hot. It's so weird when it's not sizzling, like straight out the stove or whatever. Um Ginabot is special in Cebu. Oh wait, what was that again? Um I'm hang on. Have you been there or do you live there? Ginabot sa Pardo, the most popular ginabot stall. Wait, what was this again? Um, is this wait, what do you even how do you even describe this? It's is it pork or chicken? I'm trying to figure. Oh, so chicharon bulaklak. Okay, so I tried that for the first time, and so chicharon. If you guys haven't had chicharon like in like a Mexican sense, chicharon is basically deep fried pork skin. Um, and so instead, so it's like think pork rinds, right? And then bulaklak is just like the Filipino word for flour. So it would basically be like a flour chicharon. However, I tried chicharon bulaklak for the first time like early this year. I was disappointed. I thought it was going to be deep fried flowers, like edible flowers, since like I know they do that with some like peppers. They do that with certain leaves like spinach or something. So I was expecting deep fried flowers. No, they when they say bulaklak, they just mean like it's in the shape of one, but it's technically meat. And I was just like, so when I ate it, I was expecting a completely different texture, and it was like meat or pork or something. And I just felt so gross because I was already having the meat sweats, and I was like making it worse by eating something like oily, fatty, deep fried and pork. So yeah. Only tried almond milk and it don't taste like dairy. I like it though. Ah, okay. Almond milk is watered down almond juice. So yeah, that's why. I don't like almond milk, I'm gonna be honest. I think the only almond milk that I do like is from this brand called Silk, or what was the other one? Um was it Aloe? No, not Aloe. Hey, what was it called? Hang on. Orla or something like that. Arlo? Wait. Orla? Wait. Wait. What was it called? So I've tried Silk. Um what was the other thing called? Yeah. Orly? No, that's not right. I don't think that's what I drank. Arla? Was it Arla? Okay, so I did try this, and it was pretty good. Arla almond milk and Arla soy milk. They were actually relatively decent. I did not hate them. However, Arla kind of got me fucked up, guys. I'm gonna be honest. I tried an Arla brand cheese spread, like white cheese spread, and it makes tummy hurt so much more effectively than coffee or milk ever did. So it was kind of hilarious. Hi, Smooth Rain. you're Mexican, they're not new to me. That's fair. Chicharron con pollo sin hueso. I don't know what that is. I mean chicharron con pollo. So like I'm guessing that's just like chicken. So we have we just call that chicharron. I call that chicharron for short. So chicken chicharron. So yeah, without the bone. Ah, okay, okay. So yeah, we do have that too. I mean, here's the thing, right? Filipinos and Mexicans, since we were all under Spain's rule, we're just cousins. You know, we're cousins. We have similar things. We have similar cultures and similar food items. We just call it different things, or we have different names for it. But it's all good. I mean, I know that you guys have champurrado as well. We have a native chocolate called tablea, and that's what we mix into our champurrado. I don't know what you guys use for your chocolate though. For champurrado, what do you guys use? But yeah, we have a native chocolate. It's very, very strong, very bitter. It's like it's always sold in like little solid buttons as well. So it's not just like they never sell tablea in bars from what I could tell. It's very difficult to sell them that way because they're so concentrated. So yeah. Okay, guys. I'm going to just be doing 1 hour today. So let's just do this. Like, let's just keep streaming for like a few more minutes because I have to go to my friend's place later. Hopefully I won't throw up. I'll try to take it easy because I'm still in recovery, as you guys know, and I have an exercise stream this week, so I need to actually make sure that I can handle doing jumping jacks for a few seconds before coughing my lungs out, you know? But we're your friends. Oh, the parasocialism. Aw. Hi. Oh, great, bro. Waifu expert. Oh, that's so cute. But it because of like all capitalization, it does kind of look like brow waifu. Like eyebrows. Oh, yeah, yeah. So yeah, we've officially changed the name from the enthusiast to Grape Bros. I'm going to have to talk to the staff about changing the official pages. So yay! Woo, we did it. I do want to complain a bit. Well, I'm not gonna complain, but I do wonder if I could change a few more things on my official Nexus page. We'll see. Excuse me. Ah, thank you. That's a lot better. It looks a lot better now. Thank you. Because yeah, I was just like, why are they really into eyebrows? That's what I thought when I first saw you come in. I wonder if I could go out shopping for some stuff before my friend and I go to their condo. Because we're also waiting for our other friend to show up. Maybe he already picked her up. You know, maybe they're already together. Or not together, but like maybe they'd have already been together by the time he picked me up. Um, so we'll see. Maybe he's just like carpooling us. Oh, excuse me. So my throat's so dry. Anyways, so, lots of plans for future streams this coming month. So, I'm very excited. I'm going to be doing a lot of AniLive streams because this is going to be the last month that I'm going to be primarily streaming on AniLive. After the month of November, I'm going to be doing more on Twitch. So hopefully more people can show up, but it's like I'll still stream on here every now and then, but this will be my last month using AniLive as my primary source of streaming, or not source, as a primary platform rather. After this month, I'm gonna be mostly doing Twitch stuff. Hopefully, other platforms as well. I can't talk about it yet, but hopefully. No complaints here. Yep, free Naria. Yeah, we're busting out of here, guys. And so yeah, hopefully I can get all the donuts I want. Yeah, and I honestly I can't wait to do more projects in the future because as you guys know, it's like I honestly couldn't have gotten this far without without all you guys' support, especially you, I win, because you've been funding a lot of my throne stuff. I still don't really know what to put on there. I have to do some research. No, I'm not gonna get a 3D IO. I don't think it really matters because if I get like an ASMR mic, I mean, if the settings are similar to my current microphone, it should be relatively the same audio quality. What the heck? What the heck? What is this? Who's calling me? It's my mom. My hang on. Someone's calling me. Oh, I feel kind of bad now. I feel kind of bad. Oh no, that I feel shitty for that. Okay, so that was my older sister, and I answered the phone like, "What?" And she was like, are you free right now?" I was just like, and I was like, "I'm literally in the middle of a stream." And she's like, "Oh no, I'm so sorry. I just wanted to ask you what you wanted for Christmas." I was like, "Ooh, I'm sorry, my bad." Oops. Ooh, I feel bad now. I gotta get her something nice, dude. I feel bad. Now that I'm earning money, I can get her something nicer than what I got her before. So yeah, last time I got her for both her birthday and her and Christmas gift. I got her practical stuff. Like I believe I got her a dress for her birthday, and for Christmas, I think I got her some like bath stuff. So I'm wondering what I can get her now. So I'm excited for my birthday. I'm excited for Christmas. All the holidays are coming up. Do you guys ever do gift exchange at Thanksgiving? I don't know if that's a thing. That's probably not a thing, right? Or is it? I don't know. Skull Smasher, welcome, welcome. How are you? Hope you're doing okay. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, do you guys have gift exchange for Thanksgiving? Sometimes. Oh, so is it like depending on the family or what? Cuz that's yeah, cuz I wasn't 100% sure. It seems like it should just be like a family reunion, so it shouldn't require gift exchange, but I heard some people did that, so I wasn't sure. um it's more just a food thing. Oh, so it is just like a big party. I mean, here's the thing, right? Any Filipino get together is going to have a lot of food because it's all going to be a potluck, so it's all going to seem like a like Thanksgiving dinner anyway. So I just think that that's really funny. um mm, okay, okay, okay. So whew. Okay, I guess I can after my stream ends, I'm gonna sort out my Twitch schedule, because apparently you can put a schedule here. I kind of like that Twitch allows you to basically have weekly scheduled streams, but I kind of hate that you can't just like make it not weekly. Like they don't give you the option to make it not weekly. So it has to be like every Friday or every Sunday or something. I'm just like, can I turn that off? Can I just do it like once like just one time, like a one time thing? Reading and arguing with in-laws, love that. I usually mind my own business at family reunions. It seems like a lot of work socializing online and also offline. I don't know, being around family exhausts me. I like seeing them, but after 5 minutes, you're like, you know what, I want to go home. I want to leave. I'm sad I get Twitch ads. I mean, most people do. I heard that some people, I don't know if this is an exaggeration. I heard some people say they get 45-minute ones. I know some people get 5-minute ones, and I'm not 100% sure about the 45-minute ones being real. When did you start stream? Like, when do you mean, like today or on Twitch? on Twitch. I believe I started streaming on there like the 24th. Um, but so I've only been streaming on Twitch for a few days. So I'm experimenting. I'm trying out a lot of things. I've never used OBS before this year, so I'm. Oh my god, Merge Gardens. Maybe I should just do like a deep dive of Lily's Gardens. You know, like I heard that was like a kind of a meme in the states, so I kind of want to try it out. Hi Hua Chang. Hello hello. Literally had a 2 hour ad once, bro. What? That's crazy. Maybe I should move to Kick. 45-minute ads would be pretty. Oh, speaking of which, I win. I know you suggested SciTube for the watch alongs so that we don't get the MCA striked or whatever. How is Kick when it comes to that? Do you guys know? Because it's not like I'm trying to just like upload a movie onto there or whatever, but I do want to be able to watch a movie with you guys and then provide commentary throughout the movie. So it's going to be like a yapping watch along. So if you guys don't want me talking over the movie or pausing constantly, don't watch the stream. But it's going to be like a watch along with my commentary. But I don't know if Kick is okay with that. I heard that they are, but I don't know to what extent. There is like some level of DMCA over there. So yeah. Kyohei, how are you? Hi, Kyohei. I'm not sure about Kick. I will look into it. I've already asked the managers about it. I was just like, hey, director San, maybe you're right. Maybe I should go to Kick. He says I could do really well on Kick. Are you trying to cause the death of another streamer? Well, if it's me, then it doesn't matter. Here's the thing, right? I want to be on as many platforms as possible so that if ever I get bonked by one of them, I can just run off to another account. It's like having an alt account when you get silenced by the corporation you're working for. So it's like, how like the Niji Sanji streamers, like if they have like a stealth suspension and they can't use like their official accounts, they immediately run off to their PL accounts to be able to speak on stuff. And so I was thinking like, okay, what if I just do that? What if Kick will just be like, I don't want to lose the Twitch platform. I don't want to lose my platform on Twitch. However, I do want to do some stuff that Twitch is not okay with. And that would probably mean I would need to do it somewhere else. But I don't trust websites like what you suggested. I would. It seems really shady. But Kick seems really funny. Just all things considering. So we'll see. We'll see. Are you sure? But yeah, so we shall see. I've already spoken to staff about it. They seem very on board with the idea. It just comes down to discussing how it's gonna work, like logistically, and also I don't know. Yeah, it's like so like I said, AniLive will be this month will be my last month of using AniLive as my primary platform. From uh like moving forward after November, it's probably just going to be a supplementary thing. So it's not going to be like all the time that I'll be streaming on here. I still want to stream on here just for the convenience because I don't have to set up OBS, for example, right? Like it's really convenient. But it's tiring. It's tiring. Oop, oop, wrong button. Yeah. Where are you going to stream? Twitch. If you haven't followed me already, it's Enaria Liliales, no spaces on Twitch. Okay, it's good that I'm gonna end stream in a bit because my throat is getting so painful. I need to take some meds. I need to go relax my throat. Stream on the baiting chat. Hey! Listen. It's all part of the plan. It's all part of the game. Don't worry about it. Do you not have a Twitch account, Skinwalker? Also, when did you start today's stream on AniLive? I started an hour ago. So like what is it? 7 p.m. PST, 10 p.m. 10 p.m. EST. No, yeah, 7 p.m. PST, and then 10 p.m. EST. I know now because of those silly daylight savings time things. I still don't really think that they're necessary. I don't know. I don't know. It seems weird. You don't use Twitch. Oh, that's too bad. That's too bad. I mean, it's I don't know. I don't know, man. It's like I thought about YouTube maybe in the future, but for now I want to do Twitch just because it's like a lot more convenient. But at some point I do want to do YouTube. I don't know about YouTube streaming, but definitely make YouTube videos. Enaria's victory. Yeah, I know, right? I need to end stream. I cannot talk. I cannot keep talking like this. Yeah, yeah, okay. Thank you guys so much for coming. I'm gonna go set up some schedule stuff on Twitch now. I'm gonna do some work and then I'm gonna go shower because in a couple hours my friend is picking me up and we're gonna go drinking. So yay! I did not recover. I did not recover before I had to go out to meet them. But oh well. Oh well. Bye, you guys. See you guys the day after tomorrow for my product skibidi stream. We are going to do some more planning for next week's stream because I have a lot of ideas that I want to tell you guys about. But yeah, until then, here's a kiss goodnight. Mwah. Here's a sloppy kiss goodnight. And I hope to see you guys on my next stream. But until then, take care. Bye, you guys. Good night. Good night. Bye.